Good morning. Welcome to JA BizTown. My name is Sarah and I will be training you on the Family Foundation business. Thank you so much for volunteering. We couldn't make this day possible without you. I'm going to give you a lot of information and it may overwhelm you a little bit, but if you've done the online training and you can read, all the information you need is written down in the business in different places. And your first piece of information is in the volunteer guide. This blue guide is going to be yours to follow throughout the day as the volunteer. Also for you is on your bulletin board that you can't see here on camera, an approximate schedule for the day. We will modify it as needed based on how many students we have and when the bus needs to leave and things like that. But it gives you a rundown of all of the things that we're going to do. There are town meetings that happen when the kids arrive and we sit outside the business talking on the microphone. You will lead team meetings inside your business with just your employees. And then there will be breaks throughout the day and everything is outlined here, but we will announce every time we are transitioning from one step to the next so you'll know where we are throughout the day. We will have a welcome meeting when they first show up, and then we will announce that you are going into team meeting 1. In your book, you will just read the bullet points of leading your team throughout that team meeting 1. I encourage you in this business particularly to have them read the quotes and the definition of philanthropy on the wall so that they know what it means and what it means to be a nonprofit business such as Junior Achievement. It's a pretty cool way for them to put the big picture together in being in this business. During that team meeting 1, you will give them a colored dot sticker to put on their name tag, and it tells them when to go on break. The colors are outlined on this schedule of red, yellow, and green, telling them when their break is. We will also light up a stoplight that is out in BizTown to tell you what break we're on. When they are not on break, they need to be working. And we ask that they do stick to the color that they've been assigned because there is some method to the madness on why they are a red, yellow, or green break. In the Family Foundation, you will have anywhere from 2 to 3, maybe 4 employees. And it really kind of just depends on the size of the school that is coming for the day. When they do arrive, we have that welcome meeting after team meeting 1. Your CEO has a clipboard, and all of these yellow sheets outline the students' tasks for the day based on what their job title is. In your book, it is referred to as the employee handbook, but it's really just these yellow sheets, and we've dispersed them throughout the business so that each student has their own checklist per se. After the first team meeting, the CEO comes back and their first duty is to fill out a pink opening speech. They will read this speech when we have our first town meeting with all of the CEOs giving a speech. It's pretty simple. They just need to fill it out with a dry erase marker and fill in the blanks on this pink sheet. Next, the nonprofit director works hand in hand with the CEO, and they jointly, the nonprofit director also has a short speech to fill out on a pink laminated sheet. The way they fill that out is working hand in hand with the CEO to choose 6 nonprofits that you will be supporting today. Those are in the binder for the nonprofit director, also laminated, and they choose the 6 that are nearest and dearest to their heart. They have many more to choose from, but they can choose the ones that they would like to support today. They will insert these sheets into the slots so that the 6 are displayed, and we'll get back to how you use those throughout the day. But I want to move on to the third role in this business, and it is the CFO. Again, their duties are outlined on the yellow sheet, and because they have so many duties, their instructions are in a CFO directions binder. After that first team meeting, when the CEO and nonprofit director are working together to choose their 6 charities of choice, the CFO will immediately go into setting up the business on the computer, which includes putting in the loan amount and starting payroll. Each business starts out the day with a business loan. That loan needs to be paid off throughout the day. So their goal is to do that in this business through business donations and citizen donations. The students become citizens of BizTown during that first town meeting. So the CFO starts doing paychecks. They do get 2 paychecks today, and each student will get a paycheck and a debit card to use. Their job is to spend that money throughout the day. With those paychecks, they do get $2 cash back along with the debit card, and they come from school with a checkbook. They can use all 3 methods, and we encourage them strongly to use all 3 methods of payment throughout the day. After the CFO creates those 2 paychecks, they also will then be using their billing checklist. It's usually positioned right below the keyboard. It is a list of all the businesses to whom they will be sending bills to invoice them $5 each for their donation to the charities of their choice among those 6 that your team is choosing. So again, those instructions are listed very clearly on this laminated sheet 1 through 8, and it keeps them organized to keep track of who they have invoiced and who they still need to send invoices to. When they have those invoices created, the other team members can help deliver them if the CFO is busy. So it's really a lot of teamwork going on here. After the charities have been chosen, the CEO and the nonprofit director work together. The CEO will be going out to each business and filling out this checklist to have the CEOs of the businesses choose which charity they would like to donate to of the 6. So again, checklist and clipboard with things to keep them all organized. They have a philanthropy pledge sheet to fill out with each CEO to say which charity they would like to donate to as a business. Subsequently, they also have W-9 forms for the businesses to fill out, again, on the clipboard, just to keep them organized. When the students are on break, they can come and donate to charity themselves. So the business gets money from all of the other businesses in BizTown, as well as from the citizens who can come spin the wheel. They will come on their breaks, and it's usually on their second break because that first break is really designed as their lunch break. On the first lunch break, the kids go to deposit their paycheck, invest in a stock, eat their lunch. They have minimal time to come around. If they do, that's great. If not, you will be super busy during your second break. I always like to give you the heads up that it may be a little bit slow during the first break, but busy in the second break. So the citizens can come, and for $1, you accept cash or check in this business. They can definitely write a check, and we strongly encourage them to. They can spin the wheel to win one of the prizes on the wheel. All of those prizes are included in this basket. They can also buy a raffle ticket to win a prize at the end of the day. Your prize will come in an envelope from distribution early in the day. The citizens don't necessarily know what prize they're entering to win, but they're entering to win in doing a good thing by donating to charity with some of their money that they've earned here at BizTown. They can spin the wheel, and a lot of them like to win the free popcorn. They can win a free magazine instead of spending their money. So we like to encourage them to come spin the wheel before they go spend their money at some of the other businesses, because they may not need to spend money if they win the free popcorn, the free magazine, a raffle entry, either at the farm store or the bookstore. So lots of fun things there. A couple of other reminders would be that you as adults can have food and drink in the business, but the kids really do need to eat out at the red tables at the come and go. And it's a team effort, so they should be able to help each other if one of them isn't busy. When one of them's on break, the other person can fill in. So really, especially if you only have two